And welcome back to my vlog for the 4th of July, Independence Day. Are you free? I know I'm not, but you know, they say free is in your mind, so I'm free in my mind, but there's a lot of clamps on me. We have come from the land of the free and the home of the brave to what I call the land of the enslaved and the home of the permission slip. You have to have permission to do everything, including almost take a pee in this country nowadays. So how do you feel? Do you feel free? What did you do on your 4th? We had a family cookout and we went to see some fireworks and the band Chicago. What a great concert that was, and a great celebration. And when I think about the 4th, I don't think about the way the country is now. I think about the way the country was in the mid-1700s, 1750, 1760, before the coup that was the Constitutional Convention in it ended in 1789. What did it start? 1787, I think. Because we had the Articles of Confederation before that, a very loose confederation of individual countries, states, whatever you want to call them. They were all loosely confederated, and they changed the whole nature of the thing. And at that point in time, actually, when they were under the British, they were even in some ways more free, the ones that lived farther west. But I don't want to be a downer. It's just that, really think about it. What does it mean to be free? What does liberty mean? What does it mean to live in a land of the free, where we're supposed to be governed with our consent? Do you consent to asking permission for everything you do? That's what a permit is. You're begging permission from somebody. How does that person get that permission to grant to you? I don't know how that works. But I know that what I am doing is working to try to make myself more free, to try to make a more free country for my children and my grandchildren, a more free world. If you look around, everywhere in the world people are fed up. But what just happened in Egypt? Did they reject government? No. They rejected a particular government. Now they've got the military ruling them. I don't know that that's any better. Of course, the government they had was one that the United States put in there. What business does the United States have doing that? Do you know in our Constitution, we talk about the law of nations and how we're supposed to prosecute violations of the law of nations? And if you look in the law of nations by somebody, Vattel, I don't remember how to pronounce his first name, I believe it was French maybe. One of the things that he talked about was how one country should persuade another country, should try to encourage another country to do things in certain ways, but by no way can they intervene with force. And here we are with our own Constitution saying we're not supposed to intervene with force. They take money from their own people by force, that's taxation, to go stick their nose and their guns and their tanks and their Humvees into other people's business, in total violation of our own Constitution. What's my point? I don't know. Here's another thing. Are you free to do what you want to do within basically the confines of the government? I'm working on that as well, because finances can help. So I'm working on improving my own finances, my own health, my own wealth, to make myself a more free individual. These are things I think about. Here's another thing that I have thought about now and then. I might close my eyes for a few minutes, a few seconds, I don't want to miss it, while the fireworks are going off, and think, when all that noise is going on, what if you lived in Afghanistan or Iraq or Iran or Syria, and you were just a regular person going about your regular business, trying to operate your store or go to your job or buy gasoline and put food on the table, and for extended periods of time, those same noises were going on, and they were real bombs. Can you imagine living under conditions like that? The United States is imposing those conditions on those countries. Why? I don't understand it. Some people say we have to kill them over there so they don't kill us over here. But if you think about it, how do you know which are the ones that would be the ones who would come here to kill you if you didn't go over there and kill them? How are you sure you're only killing the ones who would come over here? And how many of them really would? And if they do, we're adequately capable of defending ourselves. So I don't mean to be a downer. I really had a great time, wonderful family time today. Met a lot of nice people while we were at the fireworks and heard a lot of great music. I'll tell you what, when they played 25 or 624, their final encore, the winds were incredible. They can still crank it out. So I was all over the place on that one, but it's just some of my rambling riff of thoughts about the 4th of July and Independence Day. How about next year we're more free and have more independence rather than less? I'd like that. Would you? Think about it. Make it a great day, and bye for now.